what I've learned, especially over the past 6 years, is a lot of people come into the company, and the way we used to train was here, get on the phone, here's the programs we have, here's the capital, here's equipment, go do whatever you possibly can to fund a business. And what I found out was, at the beginning they were very good at prospecting, but then they got so busy on finding the application and getting the application and closing the deals that they kind of forgot about prospecting. So now in our training program, where we're doing 2 months of literally just straight finding people interested, and then 2 months of getting the application, and then 2 months of actually closing the deal, you really get a really good idea on how to prospect in this industry. It's a lot more quality than everybody else's. The reason being is because we really, build the relationship from the ground up. So, when you're here and he's talking about the pipeline, here it's all about the pipeline, right? So at the beginning, all we want you to do, if you can, picture a funnel, throw in those leads, and as it goes, then it just completely explodes. So the problem is people are very impatient, right? So, someone will come in and think that they're going to fund a deal their first day, or their first week, or even their first month. When really you only have to do is focus on building patience, because it's going to take a little bit. But as long as you're adding things to the pipeline, that's where you're going to flourish here. Because everybody's so focused on, a very small picture, right? They're so focused on what can I fund now, what can I talk about with the customer that's about right now, right? But you always have to be able to, they say, dangle the carrot, right? In dangling the carrot in a lot of different areas, but in this case, and what we're talking about is dangling the carrot. It's about building a long-term relationship, and it's about building a future relationship. So, if you're able to talk to them and say, and the customer says, in 3 years, I'm looking to grow sales from, $1 million to $3 million, just like we were talking about earlier. You need to be able to figure out what their plan is and how they can get there, and then you can figure out how you can implement your process. Because everybody out there, even still to this day, and we try to make it so it's better each day, is a lot of times everybody just wants to try to get them to go with the product right now. But if you don't know the 3-year plan or the 2-year plan or even the year plan, how are you going to implement the process? I mean, sure, you can talk to someone and say, hey, do you need money? Yes, I do. For what? Inventory. Okay, perfect. Do you want me to send you out an application? That's the easy part, right? The hard part is being able to say, okay, in 3 years, how many times would you guys need money for inventory? So I'm going to put your phone probably on ringlesses and send out a campaign so you can start to get some incoming flow. And then maybe after a little bit of that for a couple hours, then I'll put you in here and I'll have the phone and I'll show you how I answer the ringlesses, how I talk to the people, and get some stuff out of it. All right.
Okay.
Any questions for me?
I don't think so.
All right. This is Josh.
Oh, hi, how are you? I just got a call from you saying that you had a note on your desk to call me. I don't know who it is.
Oh, is this Sahu?
Yes.
Sahu, it's Josh Feinberg. How are you?
I'm doing good.
We
met
met a while back. It's Josh Feinberg with Everlasting. Remember that finance guy?
Finance guy.
We were talking about the business and how it was a long night.
I have no idea. I'm sorry, I'm lost.
Yeah, no worries. I'm so sorry. That's so embarrassing. Oh, man. I'm sorry. Well, let me reintroduce myself. My name's Josh Feinberg. My company's Everlasting. I work with business owners, executives, CEOs that are looking to grow. We do financing. So we provide working capital, like just regular cash, and then we also finance equipment. Now, I don't suppose you're looking to grow the business, right?
We don't buy any equipment.
Okay.
To be honest.
What do you do?
We are a software developer, and we don't need any money right now for financing. We do it pretty much our own.
Gotcha.
So I don't know if I can help you with something.
So you would what kind of software?
It's for law enforcement agencies, for the police departments.
Oh, okay. All right. Now, help me out here. So,
If
anytime.
you want to invest in our company, we will be happy to take it.
Right. So you probably, the only time you would probably need money is for what, hiring? I'm guessing?
Yeah, mostly, our cost is mostly people cost.
Yeah, that's the expensive
And
part.
everything else is so minimal in our environment.
How long have you guys been in business?
My company, we have been in business for 24 years.
24 years.
My product, we have been in business for about 8 years.
Wow.
Police product.
You must be the best software engineer in that space, huh?
I have no idea.
Hey, I know you're trying to be
I don't
humble.
call myself best, man. I don't know. We need to, we get by whatever we are doing.
You did you get in business just to get by?
Well, that's what we are doing right now.
I know, but I want to hear you're killing it. Like you're like to the next level.
Well, I need somebody like you to come and sell for my company.
I know. Listen, man, we can provide that for you. Not only do we have the company Everlasting Capital, we do have Everlasting Sales, and that's a sales solution for you guys. And
Hey, give me a proposal. We'll talk about it.
okay, what's your email?
You.
At gmail.com. So is that one of the problems that you have is sales?
Yeah. I mean, we got a complete product. We want to sell it. You know what towing is in this industry? Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from New Hampshire.
New Hampshire? Okay. Do you guys tow vehicles?
We don't tow vehicles. No, we finance tow vehicles though.
No. The people, those who tow vehicles, they use our software to manage all the tow they make.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Actually, you know what's funny that you say that? Is I actually moderate a Facebook page. Like I'm the admin of the Facebook page, and it has 40,000 followers.
Oh wow, that's good.
So if you want,
them are tow companies?
yeah, all tow companies, all owners of tow truck companies, every single one of them, 40,000 of them.
No kidding. Hey, did we meet in that conference?
I think we did. Yes, that was it. I knew I met you somewhere.
Did you meet that in tow conference?
Yes, that's it.
Okay, maybe that's what it is.
That's it.
Well, so if you can promote our software to your 20,000 or 40,000 people, that would be great.
Yeah, no problem. We could probably do like a sponsorship thing, and it probably wouldn't cost.
Yeah.
It probably wouldn't cost too much at all for you. And I'll run that.
Right.
I'll send that to the Everlasting sales department.
Our booth was right next to you. Is that it?
It might have been. I think so. I can't really remember. I go to a lot of conferences.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Probably so.
Yeah. So
you were in the Baltimore show? Tow show?
yeah.
Okay, so I think I was there too. So might as well.
Yeah, I think
You
so.
might have seen, I think our booth was right next to you, maybe.
Right. I mean, just before, so I can know. I mean, so you'd have some interest in taking a look at, doing maybe some marketing and some sponsorship opportunity.
That's what we may be interested in.
Okay. I mean, because we got 40,000 great members. We have probably about, 30, 40 being added daily to it. So I think you'd be able to get a lot of business out of that.
I hope so.
And not only that is I can actually collect data for you. So like every person that gets onto the page, we have about probably 20 or 30 people. We can actually give you all of those leads as well.
Okay.
But I mean, it may be a little bit costly, but it may make sense for you. How much revenue do you guys do a year?
Very, very little actually. We are new kid in the block.
A new kid on the block?
Yeah, unlike auto return and pro book and all that, we are new kid in the block.
Gotcha. What do you guys...
Our revenue is not anywhere close to any of these big companies out
Well, we need to get you there, and we could probably get you there.
That's the whole idea, right?
Right, exactly. Do you have anybody like doing sales for you?
I have a guy right now. He's in Atlanta, and he's doing our sales. I just hired him, but he's also doing a couple of gigs for other companies. So that I don't know how much time he's spending on ours.
Right. Well, maybe we can get him some leads because I think
Sure.
I think right now if I talk to that department, I think the leads are going for like $25 a piece or something like that, and that's
Wow.
which is
Shit, we can't pay for that. I mean, that's okay.
no. Well, what do you?
I mean, unless they buy our system, there is no way we can pay $2,500 for 100 leads.
No,
I
$25.
mean, there may not be anything coming out. So that's what I'm saying. If there is 100 pieces, then it's going to be 25,000.
Yeah, but if you let's say for instance you wanted to start out with 10, or you wanted to start out with 15.
10, tell me the very small. I don't think it's going to work out.
Right. No worries. What do you think your monthly budget would be for marketing if we could deliver some leads for you?
I don't know. I'm paying this guy about $2,500 a month.
You're paying him $2,500 a month?
Yeah.
Wow. So you're paying him $2,500 a month. So let's say, and what's he doing for you?
It's just cold calling cities and tow companies, whatever he knows.
Gotcha. So what if we increase that to an extra $500 a month so you can get him leads? What if I can give you for $500 a month? I'll give you quality leads. And I'm telling you, I'm the admin of the Facebook group that has 40,000 tow trucks, and we're getting an extra
What's
50.
your Facebook page?
It's tow trucks and tow equipment for sale.
Tow trucks and tow equipment for sale.
Correct.
That's good. Okay.
And there's 30. There's a lot of people on there, and I'm the admin of it. Like, did you just request to be a part of it?
I don't have Facebook. That's the problem.
Oh, it's all right. No worries. You're part of the 1%.
I don't like Facebook, so I don't have a Facebook account. I'm old school.
I love it.
All right. Why don't you keep in touch? Let's talk something later. Maybe we'll run into in the next tow show.
Yeah, maybe. Are you going to the one in Florida? Orlando?
I'm going to the one in Dallas.
You going to the one in Dallas?
Yeah.
Maybe I'll see you there.
All right.
Hey, let's take a look at this. If I could provide you with 100 contacts, leads, being added to that page a month. It has phone number, email, and company name.
Like I said, we have access to about 9,000 people in state of Texas itself from TD Live.
I can get you data for nothing, but I'm talking about people that you can actually say, hey, listen, I know that you just applied to the tow truck page, like immediately. So let's put it this way. This is my specialty is sales. Your specialty is software.
Actually, I can call you back.
Yeah, of course. Call me back when you want.
I got to get back on a conference call. I'll call you back.
All right, sounds good, sir.
This requires an extended conversation. I just don't want to shoot.
Yeah, no worries at all. If you want me to talk to your sales guy, have him give me a call and I'll teach him how to sell.
That's what I will do.
Okay?
All right.
All right, thank you. Bye-bye.
Sounds good, sir. Thank you.
I thought you were joking about the Facebook page.
No.
Well, I just saw you pull it up, then I realized it. I'm saying to myself, where are you going with this? Why are you
I
part of
can't
that?
really teach you.
I mean, so why are you part of a tow truck?
That was part of my out-of-the-box thinking. So I reached out to someone who was an admin of this page, and I reached out to him, and I said, hey, listen, you do tow trucks, I do financing. Mm-hmm. You're probably sick of deleting all of the financing posts on the page. I'll come in, I'll make sure the page is nice and clean. Nobody posts financing, obviously, because I don't want anyone posting on there. Because I want to be the preferred guy. So I built a relationship, and I kind of told him who I was and my reputation and the company, and he felt comfortable enough adding me as an admin of the group.
So you're an assistant with him on the admin?
I'm an admin. Like
him too?
I can,
Or did
yeah.
you give it up?
No, he's still in there.
Okay.
He's still in there. But I provide the financing.
Yeah.
He sells trucks. So like
It's a relationship.
it works perfect. And in that case, I kind of just thought outside of the box. Like, I might as well see what I can get for an opportunity to see if he can, we already have him coming in. So that's why. I mean, maybe you can learn a little bit of sales skill from that. I'm not really sure. This is Josh.
Yes, Josh. You call me, say you have a note. Which company you are with, please?
This is Josh Feinberg, and I'm with Josh Feinberg because I work for myself.
I work for myself too, but...
Yeah, you do?
Yes.
Do you love it? But some days it's really stressful, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, like, you know the times when you're just like sitting at home and you're kind of just spacing out? I get that all the time where I'm just spacing out and I can't stop thinking about business. It's hard.
Yes.
Do you feel that way too?
Yes.
Do you feel the connection between me and you? Because I feel it.
What?
I feel the connection between me and you.
Oh, okay. But what your company, my dear? Can you tell me, please?
Yes. So what I do is I work with business owners, executives, and CEOs who are struggling with equipment, looking for cash flow, or just plain out want to grow the business. That's what I do.
Okay. But I don't call you, and I don't think I need right now, my dear, okay?
What don't you need?
And cash. Or for buy equipment or anything like this, okay?
Gotcha. Now, if you did, what would you do?
Oh, I go from there, but I don't need
Gotcha.
right now. But thank you
What?
very much, my dear. I appreciate and I hope you have a very success.
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
Can I ask you one more question?
What?
Do you know
Okay.
Do you know of anyone who owns a business that could utilize financing?
Now, sincerely, I don't know, my dear.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you so
Okay.
much, sweetheart. Okay.
Thank you, and God bless you, and have a lot of patience.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye. This is Josh.
Yeah, I had a missed call from there.
Yeah, this is Josh. I was cleaning off my desk and I had a number on my desk. I wasn't sure what it was in regards to.
Oh, okay. Who's this, Josh?
Yeah.
You're Wagner?
Well, am I a welder?
No, so you with Wagner Oil?
Wagner Oil. No, it sounds
Okay.
familiar, but that's not who I'm with. I work with myself.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this is one Medina with Tifo. I don't know. I guess you call this number?
Yeah, I'm not sure. Do you own the business?
That what?
Do you own the business, Teleflow?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I don't know. Maybe someone referred you over to us.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I do a lot in the equipment space. Were you doing something with equipment recently?
Such as?
Like buying equipment or selling
Oh,
equipment?
no. No, sir. No.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah.
Huh. Were you were you looking for like a line of credit?
No, not that either.
Huh. That's weird. How long you been in business?
About 30 years?
30 years. You must be the best at
Yeah.
what you do, huh?
Huh?
You must be the best at what you do.
I guess so.
What do they say?
I've been here a long time.
What do they say? 4 out of 5 businesses don't make it past the first year, and you made it past 30 of those first years?
Yeah.
That's insane. If you had to change one thing about the last 30 years in business, what would you do differently?
Different bank.
Well, guess what? I'm your guy. That's what I do.
Yeah.
I do financing.
Okay. What do you finance?
We can finance any type of equipment from office furniture all the way up to large heavy equipment that's, up to about 200,000. And then we also have
Yeah.
lines of credit as well.
Okay.
Just to give you an idea, line of credit is just like the bank. Rates are a little bit higher, but it's a lot easier
Yeah.
to access.
Okay.
that-
Let me give you my email.
Yeah, what's your
You can
email?
send me stuff. JUAN.
All right, perfect. Your name's Juan?
Yeah.
All right, Juan. What I'll do is I'll shoot you over an email with all my contact information. Do you foresee anything coming up in the next few months?
Possibly. Yeah, that's that's what he's actually sending something.
All right, perfect. I'll send that on over, and then maybe I'll touch base in a couple weeks, and we'll reconnect. Okay.
Thanks.
All right. Thanks. Bye now.
That one was perfect. Perfect.
It was perfect, besides the fact of I didn't get a full lead out of it. I should have pushed him a little bit more. There was other calls coming in. I was trying to get the other one. So I critique myself too. Like, I should have asked for his annual gross revenue after he told me he's been in business for so long.
Okay.
You know, I should have asked, well, you're telling me in a few months there is a possibility. What are you thinking of, right?
Okay.
You know, I should have went a little bit deeper. But the problem is you'll get it in a trap where you'll see the rings, and then you'll ask, yeah, this is Josh. Yeah, how's it going? And then you'll hang up and waste the call. These having more quality calls are the best. Who cares about the other red lights? But sometimes I get a little.
Okay, yeah, right.
So you just gotta have fun with it, you know. So that's my little insight on ringnesses.
Good for you. All right.
So, all right,
Good
let's do
job.
it.